Good morning everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Tuesday and let's get right into the charts as we do have some very important things that we need to cover. First of all, Bitcoin is starting to feel that fair value gap order block that we had right here. Now, it is looking very weak, and the one most interesting thing is that maybe this range right here, as you can see, is different than the one that we had right here. And why is that, as you may ask? Because you can see we are basically literally just like 5.5% from filling the bottom right here, and actually back on this range, the previous one, we did not have a week like this, and also we did not went down as much as we are right now. But this could also be a good thing, because last time, as you know, we front ran the lows, and now if maybe we go back to the actual lows of 60k and we do a bullish swing failure pattern, then price could see that reversal happening and we might even take out the higher price targets or maybe even the monthly open level, which is sitting at 78.7k. This is gonna be the most bullish scenario that I can think of right now, as long as we hold this level. Now, the other scenario is if we hold basically the order block from right here, we just go down towards 62k and then we start reversing, then I would consider that this range that we have right now is gonna be the same as the one that we had before after the first sharp drop towards 80k. The second being with the sharp drop towards 60k, it is very possible that we are gonna start seeing a bounce happening if those ranges repeat basically like the last one. But it's gonna be, as I said, even more bullish if Bitcoin sweeps the 60k low and actually drops to like 59, and then we get a very strong bullish bounce from here. That's gonna be the most bullish scenario for Bitcoin. As you can see right now, I do think that market is very weak because of those tariff talks again. The global tariffs have been raised to 15%, as the US president did state in his Truth Social posts, and also he did a speech. Stock market, as you can see, is not liking that much, even though it is still basically in a range right here. The S&P 500 is doing even better. But other than that, if we start seeing a top formation forming, basically the last time that we were in a range like this, it was the top of the market before we had that tariff crash. It could repeat, guys, but it won't happen like from today for tomorrow. It could take some weeks to play out. This could very well consolidate for a long time before we actually see that topping structure playing out. Since, as you can see on the monthly time frame, the last time that we were very overbought right here on our RSI momentum is the same thing. We are very overbought right now, and we could see that happening. Now, the last time we did not actually hit the 50 EMA, we front ran it. And if we hit the 50 EMA right now, it's gonna take us to around 5,200 for the S&P 500. As you can see, this is also a very strong bearish divergence forming right here. Excuse me. But yes, I do think that this is gonna take a while to play out. Maybe another 2 to 3 months. It's gonna be consolidating like it did right here before we actually get that strong push towards the downside. The dollar right now is still As you can see on the weekly, it does not look like it. But if we go on that daily time frame, you can see the dollar is still trying to regain that momentum. We could very well, as I said, target that 200 TMA, which is around 99.1. And then we could consider a rejection, or maybe we could see the actual high getting taken out from right here. I have this, basically this is a big range, and this is like the high of the range that has not yet been taken out. You can see it failed multiple times to do so. So this time very well may be the time for the dollar to get stronger, since historically when Bitcoin is in a bear market, we have a strong dollar. But then we could very well consider like even lower price targets for Bitcoin, or maybe even some more ranging like so before we see the actual move happening. But for right now, as you can see, things are looking very bad. But when things are looking very bad, this is when you want to be accumulating. Of course, this is not a financial advice, but this is the best time to accumulate. In the fear, we are down around 50% from all-time high. So this could very well be a very nice opportunity to get yourself some Bitcoin. But as I said, of course, this is not a financial advice. You could, of course, very well DCA, dollar cost average. You can buy some here. You can wait for another month when we are lower. Then you can buy again, and so on and so on. Ethereum right now, it's looking like it's gonna break towards the downside and take out the tariff lows from back in April 2025. That would mean we are gonna be down another 23%. But in order for this to happen, guys, I do think that Bitcoin needs to drop like below 60, maybe below 58k, in order for us to see Ethereum at around $1,000. Yes, it does sound crazy, but it is very well possible. Same thing for Solana. If Solana starts breaking below this macro order block that we have right here, then we may very well see that those prices right here for Solana from the bear market from back in 2022. And that's going to be like the best opportunity, in my opinion, to accumulate some altcoins. Hype is right now trading at 26, still basically high considering all the other altcoins. But as you can see, if Bitcoin starts going down, of course, hype is gonna go down, maybe even to the tariff lows of around $10 for a coin. Now, if you look at the open interest for Bitcoin, you can see we have price falling, open interest going up, and CVD is going down. And as I said again, guys, this is not a good sign. We can also confirm this by looking at the long versus short ratio. You can see we have more sellers in the market as of right now. And this right here confirms that theory. Basically, while open interest is going up and price is going down, this means that short positions are opening up, while we also have our delta going down. This is also same, giving us that confirmation to 100% that we have more sellers in the market. But of course, with this much selling pressure and this much short positions opening, we are gonna see a short squeeze happening. Now the moves right here are getting brutal. A pump to back to the highs are gonna be a move around 7%. So watch your risk management and position size. This is very, very important. And let's see if we have some. Yeah, you can see right here 68k is basically the liquidity that we have left on the top side, and we could see a short squeeze that's gonna take us all the way towards that level. We don't have that many news for today. the important news are gonna be tomorrow and on Friday. So watch out for that. And I think this will cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.